During the recent Nintendo Direct, Nintendo showed off a brand new trailer for Paper Mario Sticker Star, and though we uncovered quite a few secrets in our analysis of the E3 trailer a few months ago, there's still plenty left for us to uncover. So let's dive in and take a look at what goodies the Nintendo Direct trailer is hiding from us. Right off the bat, we're introduced to an unraveling Mario from a scene that appears to be early in the game. Here, we get our very first glimpse of Princess Peach, who's on a sign in the background. It appears that she plays a significant role in the Sticker Festival, though what exactly, we're not sure. And if we take a closer look, we can see she's also wearing a strange crown. A crown that seems to have a pair of eyes. That crown is actually a sticker fairy called Kirsty, who follows Mario on his quest and enables him to use stickers to solve various puzzles and situations. But what is she doing there? Perhaps Kirsty belongs to Princess Peach. Or maybe Kirsty's just hiding out on that poster, waiting to be discovered. And if we look at the destroyed building, we can see what appears to be a poor Toad strapped to it by a Bowser sticker. Ignore the fact that it says Koopa here because this is the Japanese version of the game. Now we already know that you can remove these stickers to reveal important things. So perhaps you actually have to free all the Toads shown in this scene from the E3 trailer that takes place in the same area. Speaking of removing stickers, we can see they can also remove them indirectly, such as by hammering trees they've been attached to. This is actually pretty similar to knocking items out of trees in the original Paper Mario, except now you can see the goods beforehand, which might mean you no longer have to compulsively knock on every tree hoping for a random prize. Now there also seems to be some kind of strange black liquid on the ground in this scene.
What's this icky paint like goop?
You said it, Toad. It seems like it'll play a pretty big factor in the forest, especially since it was also shown in the E3 trailer, albeit barely. Maybe the strange plant nearby is somehow related. Now you may also remember a mysterious Shy Guy mariachi from the E3 trailer. Well, we think we know what they're about now, as they seem to be a simple trio of enemies that you battle at the same time. Though if we compare the mariachi in this trailer to the one before, we can see they both have a different set of instruments, which suggests that you'll encounter groups of them in different configurations throughout the game. Or at least the desert area, which we actually get a couple of new looks at. This first scene might be the inside of a pyramid, or perhaps that Yoshi Sphinx from the E3 trailer. Then we have this outdoor scene of using a giant faucet to fill a lake, which incidentally is the same faucet seen in the previous trailer. Which means the faucet is probably one of those real-life items you find throughout the game and can use to solve puzzles elsewhere. Beyond the desert area, we also got a new look at the river rafting sequence, which hasn't been seen since E3 2011. If this original clip is anything to go by, it seems your raft will eventually break up, leaving you with not much left for when you're chased by a giant fish. Now in our previous analysis, we talked about what types of areas you'll be exploring throughout the game, and now we think we might have a loose idea of what order you'll be exploring them in too. And it's all thanks to Mario's HP meter. You see, if the previous Paper Marios are anything to go by, the maximum amount of health that Mario has available should provide a reasonably accurate gauge of how far into the game you are, at least relatively. And since that meter shows up all over the latest trailer, it might provide a clue as to the order you'll be tackling those areas in the game. Not surprisingly, the prairie seems to be the first area since Mario has a low amount of health here. And it looks like the mountain area may not be much farther since Mario's health is barely increased. Now there seems to be a pretty big gap leading up to the forest where Mario's health has doubled, suggesting this comes much later in the game. And it's followed by the desert and volcano areas where Mario has 60 HP in each. Now there's one confirmed area still unaccounted for, and that's a snowy mountain. But we think that may slip in between the prairie and forest due to the large gap in HP. So in summary, we think you might be playing through the game in this order: prairie, normal mountain, snowy mountain, forest, desert, and volcano. Speaking of HP, perhaps you increase it by finding hearts such as this one in the volcano. And we don't think it's a simple health restoration item since the trailer from E3 2011 featured a heart block similar to previous Paper Marios for that exact purpose. Alright, we're almost done here, but there's still a few small details left. For one, it seems that you'll be able to collect more than 999 coins for the first time ever in a Paper Mario game. Maybe coins are even more important than they were before. Secondly, we now know that shiny versions of stickers are stronger than the normal variety during battle thanks to an update on the game's official website. And finally, check out the sneaky little Goomba. It looks like some enemies may behave a little differently than in past games. And with that, our analysis of the Paper Mario Sticker Star Nintendo Direct trailer is complete. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and as always, let us know if we missed anything by posting in the comments. Thanks for watching, and make sure to check out GameXplain.com for more analysis videos and tons of other cool things.